It was a good week. I think we're locked in. We understand the implications of this game. We understand the type of team that we're getting ready to play. We're excited that we're playing them at home this year. We should have a great crowd out there. Senior day, it's our last opportunity for our seniors to run on that field in a regular season game. And what we're doing is we're working to get them one more opportunity to run out there after this one. So these guys understand where we're at and what we need to do Saturday, and I like where we're at mentally and emotionally. I like where we're at physically as well. So.
Do you think you'll have Sutton back by the end of the regular season?
I would hope that we would. I think that every day he gets a little bit better. It's just a matter of him feeling like he can go out and play productively.
Still in a reserve role like he was last week.
He didn't even suit up. Yeah, he didn't even suit up last week. This week we'll probably suit him up. We'll have to see how he is on Saturday. We still have a little over 48 hours. He's been doing a really good job with his treatment. Heck, it'd be a heck of a bonus if we had him suited up. Because this is a really good front we're going against, and it's kind of we need all hands on deck.
What's the running back situation?
Running back situation looks good. Jordan had a good week of practice. Malcolm has been cleared, and Paul Perkins is doing well. So that gives us 3 guys that are really running well. And we used Miles a little bit last week. We'll see how that goes. That's kind of a play it by ear thing, and so we need them all. We need them all. I think we have to, even though Malcolm's been cleared, and our doctors are extremely careful with that. They don't just, Dr. DiFiore is he's one of the leading experts in my opinion in terms of head injuries, and he doesn't take it lightly. We don't take these kids' health lightly at all. But the fact that he's been cleared is good, but we still have to be careful with him. We still have to watch out for it.
At this point, being a little coy about Miles, is that even that effective? I mean,
no.
Don't you think everybody's expecting
Yeah,
that?
I mean, Arizona State's they know that he's going to carry the ball a couple times. I mean, they know that. I mean, everyone knows that. I mean, that package has been effective for us. It's just a matter of how much. How much can you do with him, knowing that last year in the fourth quarter, I mean, he was creased. It was hard for him to play defense. 13 carries. Carrying the ball 13 times on offense and playing a full load on defense, that's hard. That's really hard. And so we just have to. I think we just have to do. I have to do a really good job of managing it, and it's not easy because it's a conundrum. Is that a good word? Conundrum.
I like it.
You like
I
that?
like it better than burst.
You do. Yeah, I've dropped that one
I
from the
noticed.
vocab. Yeah, you shamed me out of it, but because you see what he can do, so. We got to be. We can't just kill this kid. He's 18 years old. So.
Is Jordan's ankle injury a little more nagging than maybe you guys would have expected?
Yeah, you know what? I'll be honest. I probably made a mistake by letting him play. What was the game we let him play?
Colorado.
Was it Colorado? Yeah, that's on me. And he wanted to play, but I think sometimes the coach's job is to protect the player from himself. And he went in there and he tweaked it a little bit, and so it's nagged. But he's really been good this week. Like last week when he was going to his left and trying to catch a swing pass, he couldn't put his right foot in the ground and burst off of it. This week, you haven't seen anything. I haven't seen him limp. I haven't seen him favor it at all in any of the cuts. So that's a good thing for us because when he's healthy, he's a really good back for us.
Should Fuller be good to go for Saturday?
That's going to be a game time decision. He's coming along really well during the week, but it'll be a game time decision.
What do you remember from that 2-minute drill last year specifically? What stands out when you look back on it?
I think just from the whole drive was Brett's poise, and our confidence as an offense that we were going to be able to get it done. I remember Joe's big catch on the sideline, but mostly just Brett, his confidence, his poise, especially for a young guy. Against an outstanding defense. That's what I remember. And then just feeling really confident that Emi was going to go in there and make that kick. He just, even though he'd struggled a little bit during the year, there was just a sense of confidence that we all had from watching him on the practice field. And we all felt like he was going to go out there and make it.
Is that kind of a special moment for Brett, given that, it was
Probably.
his first late drive like that?
And at home.
Mm-hmm.
Well, in his home state. Yeah, I think you'd have to ask him how it felt to him, but I thought it was a pretty special moment for this football team.
In a game like this that could come down to a last possession because the teams are so evenly matched. When you have such a young team, is that something that maybe worries you at least a little bit? I know you said a few weeks ago that you were pretty sick watching the game be pretty close down the stretch.
Well, yeah, I think about it. You know, they're a very veteran football team. When you look at their offense or their defense in particular, they start 8 seniors, 3 sophomores, or no, 2 juniors and a freshman. You know, and we on offense, you guys know what we play with. You know, we play with a bunch of kids, but I think what has helped us is the last few weeks where it's been tight, it's been tough. So if we get in a tough game down the stretch and it's tight, we know how to function. You know, we know how to handle it. We're not going to be overwhelmed by the situation. We'll be able to handle the environment, the pressure, and that's a good thing for us. Regardless of age, that's a good thing for us.
How does their defensive front look compared to last season?
Oh, well, you know, we're getting a healthy Will Sutton, and he's a dynamite player. I mean, he's something special. The more you watch him, the more you respect him. You know, I try to compare him to some of the greats that I've seen play in the NFL, and he's got John Randall type explosiveness. He's got Warren Sapp type pass rush ability. You know, he's got the Williams kid that used to play at Minnesota, that type of power. He's got really good counter moves in his rush. The guy's, you know, if someone's looking for a 3 technique in the draft next year early, and he's going to be, you know, you never know, but he's absolutely for sure a first-round pick, and he might be a top 5, top 10 pick. He's got that much ability. He's an impact player, big time.
It's in the Mariota category
Yeah.
where you'd like him to be
Yeah.
taken now.
Yeah, if he could, yeah, if they could take him, if they could have a supplemental draft today and take him, that would be
I think
fantastic.
the Rams
But
need a defensive tackle.
yeah, he's a special talent, and he's a really good kid. I got a chance to talk to him at the media days this week, and I like him a lot. I like him a lot. All right, thanks everyone.